up, babies? You already know what it is. It's Friday Fun Day. Everybody looking forward to my YouTube. This week's theme on Thingamavlogs is Disney Top 5s. It could have been Top 5 anything. It was kind of a wild card week, if you know what I mean. But I thought long and hard, what could I possibly make this video about? What area in the Disney universe applies to me? Animation? Yeah, there's a lot of things I can go with there. Live action? Sure, that's pretty cool. Oh, they've also got Star Wars and Marvel, huh? How do I pull all of that together and make one Top 5 list? That's pretty much impossible. Unless I do the Top 5. I can't even tell you how hard it was for me to decide on a word. I literally went to a thesaurus and I ended up on transportation because I don't know what else to call it. But these are the top 5 things that people use to get from one point to another in the Disney universe. And that could be in the Marvel universe, in the Star Wars universe, in the live action, anything you can possibly think of. Top 5 modes of transportation. Here we go! Number 5. Number 5 on the list is Benny the Cab from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Why Benny? Well, first of all, I've Disney bounded as him. Automatic priority. So Benny is a cartoon cab that real people can ride in. And I'm not saying you become a cartoon when you ride in him. You can stay a real person and ride in Benny. That's... what? That's awesome! You think without a cool rider like Benny the Cab you can pick up a chick like Jessica Rabbit? I think not. Number 4. Number 4 on my list is the bobsled from Cool Runnings, which I think is named Cool Runnings. I think the name of the bobsled is Cool Runnings. In Jamaica, we got a bobsled team. So why did I pick this vehicle? There's literally a million things I could have chosen, but think about this, okay? How many other vehicles on this list have qualified for the Olympics? How many other vehicles on this list have a lucky egg? And let's get serious for a moment. How many other vehicles on this list have inspired an entire nation? Have inspired an entire world of people by showing that the underdog can still be Jamaican at the Winter Olympics. Number 3, if you want to get from here to there, if you want to get anywhere, the best way to do that is probably to fly. But let's be honest, the coolest mode of transportation to take in the air is a flying carpet. Boom, that's right, it's my boy Carpet from Aladdin. You know I had to represent some Aladdin in this video because that's my film. So I can go on for days and days and days on why Carpet is so cool, but right now I'm gonna unravel some reasons for you. Get it, unravel? Yeah. I got it, unravel, he's a carpet. They made that joke in the movie. I know, but I thought it was relevant because we're gonna go... Stop. So, think about it. First of all, he flies. Awesome, cool, alright. Second of all, you found him in a magic cave and there's probably like only one of them. And think about this for one moment. Aladdin got his date with Jasmine because Carpet basically did all the work. Aladdin wasn't gonna carry Jasmine on his shoulder and take her to Egypt and China and wherever those pelicans were, or whatever they were. Cranes. I can show you the world. He couldn't show her anything if he wasn't flying around on a magic carpet. Number 2. Number 2 on this list is kind of the most obvious one on this list, and I know you guys were expecting it, but I bet you were expecting it to be number 1, so there's always that. Is obviously the Millennium Falcon. Pew pew pew, Millennium Falcon, so cool. Why is a Millennium Falcon cool other than the fact that Han Solo and Chewbacca fly it, which is a reason in and of itself, am I right? Am I right? Yeah. It's pretty common knowledge today that a parsec is a unit of distance and not a unit of time. What impresses me is that if it weren't for the fact that Han Solo stated that the Millennium Falcon was capable of making the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs, then no everyday common nerd would have even bothered to look up the word parsec. I know, you probably would have gone on forever thinking like, oh yeah, that makes sense, 12 parsecs is some imaginary distance. No, it's actually a real number in science, and it caused people to do research and formulate these sorts of scheming theories on astrophysics. The Millennium Falcon taught us astrophysics! Oh yeah, and by the way, it can also harbor secret stolen goods inside of smugglers' compartments, which is obviously a win when you're hiding from the Imperial forces. Am I right, everybody? Yeah. And now, it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. Buckle your seatbelts, it's about to get real. Many a prince in the Disney universe has a noble steed on which he rides upon, but none have been a finer beast, a more noble companion, a more majestic animal than Auntie from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You know, the movie where Rick Moranis shrinks his kids and they get lost in the backyard. So in that movie when they're traversing the treacherous lawn, so they come across this ant, and in their infinite creativity, they decide to name it Auntie. So they're a little bit scared of the ant. Then they realize, oh, we just gotta give it a cookie and it'll be our best pal. Again, I'll go with it, because that's kinda cool. I mean, if I was a kid, I'd want a pet ant that was the size of a building. Well, actually, technically, the ant wasn't big. They were just really, really small. But it doesn't matter because life is all about perspective, and I learned that from Auntie. So yeah, that's my top 5 list. Now, I do want to give an honorable mention to some of the rides that didn't make this list, namely the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean. All the horses in the Disney universe are really cool too. You got Maximus, you got Philippe, you've got Khan, and then you've got Samson, who was Philip's horse in Sleeping Beauty. I bet you didn't know his name. Well, you do now. Someone's gonna write in the comments, yeah, I did know his name, Leo. As a matter of fact, also, we can't forget Herbie the Love Bug. I mean, the reason he didn't make this list is because he was giving a lift to Lindsay Lohan. Oh snap! Oh snap! You know what else is cool? Jim Hawkins' surfboard from Treasure Planet. I know that's kind of a weird one, but honestly that scene is really cool and I want to do that. I want to surf in space. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you like my top 5 Disney transportations.